Hello, my sewing friends. This is Friday Sews. I'm Jen, and this is my sewing room where I make and do and, all the things with regard to sewing. It is my happy place. And I want to start off by saying thank you so much for all the comments on the sewing room tour video. I know it was basically a repeat of when I first came in here, but things have changed a lot. And so the first thing I want to tell you is this. A lot of you were really worried about the fact that I was pinning into it because it's an inspiration board. Let me just tell you, that thing has been in storage pole barns, in the company of mice and other bugs. It has been in garages with extreme heat and extreme cold. It's been in attics, same thing, extreme cold, extreme hot, and it has always been fine. It's been through a lot, and yet look how great it looks. I mean, it has stood the test of time. And I want to make sure you understand that this is canvas. This is fabric. It's not like a painting canvas. This is fabric. And this is just ink, like an ink pen, like this, except black. It's not purple. So really, it is very durable, very solid. I'm hoping to pass it along to my kids, and it's been through so much abuse that I think it can take a few pins, and I'm careful too. I just wanted to throw that out there in case you were horrified that I was using it as an inspiration board, but it's a chance for me to enjoy it, but not have to look at myself all the time. There is some degree of that. You go, okay, no. Okay, so also thank you for your comments from my community post where I wanted to know what you wear every day. The reason that I asked that is because I live in Florida and I also live in sundresses. And I know that that's not what you guys live in. And what I want to do is make things kind of expand my horizons, jump out of my comfort zone a little bit, and make the kinds of things that you wear so that, that gives you ideas on new things that you can make. That's why I asked that. So just wanted to throw that out there too. Thank you so much for all your comments, all your responses. I appreciated that. Okay, sewing this week. First off, I finished a little top, and that was New Look 6779, which I know is not available. I have looked and looked and looked. I kind of took a tip from my friend Jane Gilson, who suggested that this would be really cute hacked into a top. I wanted to show you, it really turns out great as a little top. And now I'm motivated to make cropped pants that will match. I could make a little skirt, which would be great, but I think I don't have any cropped pants. I mean, I have one pair and that's it. So, well, that's not true. I have a navy pair, like denim, and a white pair, and that's it. So I'd love to make a pair that I could wear to match this little top. So finished that this week. Really easy. I made it out of quilting cotton that I've had for too many years to count. And also the trim on it, the contrast is made from an old curtain. Yeah, gotta use what you got, I love doing that. I love looking around at every available kind of fabric that I have and saying, that would work for that. So I say that especially because textiles you have around your house, curtains, tablecloths, sheets, things like that, those are not just for muslins. You can actually use them, you probably already know this, but you can use them for things like contrast trim and pockets and all kinds of things. So I got that done this week. I was so excited. Yesterday, I got a package in the mail from House of Mami Wata. And I had ordered this fabric because this week is Ankara week on Instagram. And I love Ankara fabric. I've not had any Ankara fabric, but I stand and just marvel and, salivate over the prints that are available and the beautiful designs. So I went on House of Mami Wata and I saw this and I couldn't resist. I thought, oh man, I really want to make something from that. And so this is the fabric I got. Look at these colors. Oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You know, it almost looks Hawaiian to me, which is totally fine with me, but it was listed as Ankara. I ordered this on Sunday or Monday. It was here Wednesday. She is that fast. I am not kidding. And it was so pretty the way it was packaged. And I've unpackaged it because I need to wash it and then make the dress that I'm going to make really quickly. But I'm so pleased. This is a beautiful cotton. I think it's 100% cotton. And it's, you know, it's fairly lightweight. And it just has this beautiful finish to it. It's soft. It's not stiff like a lot of Ankara is, but it's just got this beautiful hand. And I can't wait to show you the dress I'm gonna make. I will give you a peek. I'm gonna use Butterick 6727, which I think is still in the books. If it is, I'll link it below. And little side note, I always, if I can, I will link the pattern. And by link, I mean, I tell you what the pattern is, and then all you have to do is click on the link and it will take you to the pattern company's page for that pattern. And you can look at it, look at yardage, look at line drawings and all those sorts of things. Well, this is Butterick 6727. It is from 2020. Pretty sure it's still in the books. And I'm going to make view A, which is the shorter version, the sleeveless version that buttons down the front. So I think that's really, really gonna showcase this fabric. And I'm hoping to get it done by Saturday. So we'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be a quick make. So that's coming up. I had a lot of have to sewing this week, and that made me not wanna come in here, which is ridiculous because this is my happy place. I love this room. I love coming in here and spending all day if I can. But I have to finish a couple of things. It's like finish sewing or just sewing that you think you just need to get done. You know, it's a pain. It makes you, you know, your sojo just goes like this. So I worked on a robe for my mom that I'm going to need to take with me when I go to see her in August. So I have some time, but I needed to get past the mental block of how to address a problem with a collar. And now I just need to put the buttons down the front and hem it. And that's, I don't know, I just don't want to do it. And you know what? Why is that? You know, it feels so good to have things done. But when I get going on a project, I don't want to run into roadblocks that make me have to stop and think and process and figure out. And, you know, I just hate that because it makes me not want to go back to it. I also have a nightgown for her. Simple fix, but I need to alter it so it will fit her. So I did those things, when was it? Yesterday, I think I came in the morning and did those. And I had this to do. And this had just been languishing, and I knew I really wanted to wear it. And it's just a muumuu that I found at Goodwill. It's short, it's just below knee length. I knew I wanted to fix the sleeves. And so yesterday I worked on this, and I love what it turned out. I love this. It's so easy to wear, and it's so right now in terms of fashion too. What I did was cut about, I don't know, probably 4 inches off the sleeve, and then I cut kind of a straight grain binding for the sleeve, and then I gathered it. What a difference. This looks so much better to me. In fact, this looks a lot like a Laura Ashley pattern that I recently ordered on Etsy. And in fact, I used that pattern to see how long to make the sleeve. And I also used the pattern piece on that from the armhole binding. I also made sure that this binding was going to be loose enough that it wasn't going to grab my arm too much. And I have grandma arms, so I really needed to pay attention to that. But wow, the difference. I have this cute little puff sleeve, which completely updates the whole thing. It was an easy fix, yet it was one of those things that I just kept staring at me, and I thought, oh, I don't want to do that. But I did it, and now I'm really glad I did, which, you know, will get you right out of that I've lost my sojo thing and right back into, oh, I'm excited about sewing. went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. They have patterns on sale for $1.99, and there were some patterns, just a couple of simplicity patterns and possibly quick sew that I wanted to pick up. Let me show you these patterns that I got. I got a Mimi G pattern, Simplicity 9114, and this is a beautiful shirt, kind of maxi shirt. Can you have a maxi shirt? I suppose you could call it a dress, but she's wearing it like a duster, and I love that. But I bought it for the pants because it's the duster camisole top in the pants, and I bought it for the pants because I like the look of these pants. And then also I got Simplicity 8957, another pants pattern. Again, I was thinking, you know, maybe I could try that and build those things into my wardrobe, and we'll see. I don't know. And then, you know what? I know there are quick sew patterns that are garment patterns rather than craft patterns. Crafts patterns is completely the direction they've taken. A lot of sleepwear, a lot of kids wear, but not really any misses, women's kinds of things. So I actually didn't look in the books. I just went through the drawer. I found Quick Sew 4041, which is a raglan t-shirt. The thing about this is, though, it's got that raglan sleeve, but the sleeve actually comes way down into the side seam, so it's going to go from about here, I mean, like this. I didn't realize that, and I don't know if I'll like that, but it's a slouchy baseball shirt, and I think, you know, that might be really comfortable. And then I also got Quick Sew 4262. Which I've looked at 100 times and thought, I've got how many patterns that are just like that? But I looked at it again, and my friend Carmen has it, and I thought, it's just a little shift dress, but it's got those nice sleeves. And the way that it's styled on the front of the envelope, I just thought, yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I should have grabbed it when it was 99 cents, but I didn't. So anyway, that is all of the sewing. This weekend, I'll be working on that Ankara dress. I'm kind of excited about that. You know, got my sojo back because it only kind of, you know, went down just a little bit. It didn't go away, but I'm really excited about it because I think that dress is going to be beautiful. On the life front, not much going on. I just have a couple of kids in transition. One is moving a big distance. She's moving from North Carolina down here to Florida. She's going to live with her sister. And then they are going to move into a new place. And they don't have the new place yet. So the one in North Carolina has to move twice. And so, you know, they'll always call mom for moral support. Yeah, mom. I do this with my mom all the time, but I'm glad that they do that because I love still being that sounding board and that influence in their lives. And I just love my girls. So, and then in Florida, it has been raining. You know, we had Elsa come through, which I wasn't here for. I didn't come in until about a day later. I was up north visiting, and I came back, flew back in, and it was like no big deal. And I think it was a Category 1 hurricane by the time it got to us, but my neighbors said no big deal. You know, we had the power go out a couple of times, but for a brief amount of time. So it really, we were very fortunate to have escaped a lot of damage. But the rain has been coming every afternoon, and you know, it's like a monsoon that hits and then it's done in about an hour. But I like to swim later on in the day, so I've been throwing a crimp into my swimming because, you know, I'll get these alerts that there's lightning within 10 miles. And when that happens, they clear the pool, and they're very proactive about safety. And I always appreciate that. So lately, it's kind of funny. I've been getting my workout in, and I get out of the pool, and then the lightning thing goes off. So good timing. And you know, with lots of rain comes lots of bugs, and the bugs love me. They just love me. And it's not really even mosquitoes lately. It's no-see-ums that just, So I ordered some new bug spray on Amazon. Hopefully that will fix it. I don't know. It's not DEET. It's that picaridin. I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway, I did a lot of research. What's the best one? What's the best for, everyday use, or if you have to use it pretty frequently, what is the best one? So anyway, I'm trying to be safe, trying to not go the all natural route, because that doesn't tend to work. And I know a lot of people will say Skin So Soft works, and actually the Avon company that makes Skin So Soft actually has a couple of specific insect repellent things out there, but they're expensive. So I like I say, I did my research and I looked at ratings, and the one I got was really good. If you want to know, I'll link it down in the description box. So if you need some, you can try it out. I love creating community on YouTube. So if you are not subscribed, please do, and hit the thumbs up, because I love welcoming new people in and talking about sewing and just enjoying the company of sewing friends. I know some of us don't have big communities of sewers around us. And in fact, we often don't have anybody to talk to about things we make. So I love pulling people in and getting us all to talk to each other. I love that. If you are interested in my Friday sews, check out this playlist. You might really love it. And don't forget to check out the other Friday sewers who pop up on Fridays. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.